The world of anime right now, it's never been more vibrant. We're getting this constant flood of new stories and some absolutely massive hits. But underneath all that, there's this huge technological revolution brewing. And believe me, it's about to change everything.
I mean, on the surface, everything looks amazing, right? Every single week, it feels like there are new manga announcements, new series, new movies just dominating the box office. If you're a fan, it's pretty much a golden age of creativity.
So all this growth, it begs a really important question. This whole boom is happening right at a crossroads between human creativity and artificial intelligence. And the thing is, the path forward, it is not clear at all. There's a much deeper story playing out behind the scenes.
Okay, so first, let's just try to get a handle on the scale of this creative explosion, because you really need to see it to understand what's at stake here.
Okay, check out this number. 30. Just 30. That's how many brand new manga series Crunchyroll dropped on its catalog in a single day. The demand for new stories is just immense, and the industry is scrambling to keep up.
And this just shows you the insane variety we're talking about. I mean, just look at these titles. The imagination here is just boundless. You've got your classic isekai, where someone gets transported to another world, but with landmines. Then you have, well, a story about a guy who literally turns into a pig. The creativity is just off the charts.
And hey, this massive wave of new stuff, it's not just on the page. The pipeline for new anime is just as jammed. We're already getting announcements for shows like Ichijoma Manketsu Garashi that are years away. Basically, our watch lists are going to be full for a long, long time.
But listen, it's not just about how much stuff is coming out. The stories that are grabbing everyone's attention right now are also getting way more complex, more successful, and sometimes a lot darker. You just have to look at a recent weekend at the Japanese box office to see what I mean. You've got a brand new movie hitting #1, a huge franchise like Gundam still going strong, and an absolute juggernaut like Demon Slayer still in the top 5. It just goes to show the audience's appetite is massive, and they want all kinds of different things. So yeah, the big screen is killing it. But at the same time, what's happening on TV is keeping fans literally on the edge of their seats, with storylines that are taking some incredibly bold and shocking turns. Let's talk about the hit series Oshi no Ko for a second. Season 3 just dropped an absolute bombshell of a reveal about the main character's mom, Ai. Turns out the person who orchestrated her murder is connected to their father, and get this, we now know he was only 15 years old when a 16-year-old Ai got pregnant. It is such a dark, twisted reveal, and seriously, no one saw this coming.
And this right here, this is where things get really interesting, where the line between the story and real life starts to get blurry. As comicbook.com pointed out, these dark plot lines aren't just there for shock value. People see them as a direct comment on the darker side of the real-world entertainment industry. And that real-world industry, it is staring down its own massive conflict as we speak. Which brings us to it. The single fiercest debate happening in anime right now, the fight over artificial intelligence.
So this really lays out the two completely opposite ways people are looking at AI. On the one hand, creators see it as an existential threat. You've got German voice actors boycotting Netflix over these new contracts that would let the company use their voices to train AI without paying them extra. But then, on the other hand, you have startups like Crossroads raising millions for an AI tool called Hanasi, which lets writers turn their scripts into manga without needing any drawing skills at all. You can just feel the fear coming from the artists. The German Voice Actor Association said it perfectly. They said that with contracts like these, artists are basically signing away their own jobs. I mean, the stakes really could not be any higher for them. But then you flip it, and the vision from the tech side is just as powerful, but in a totally different way. They're talking about democratization. The people behind the Hanasi engine see it as a way to empower fans and storytellers, lowering the barrier to entry and letting a whole new generation of creators actually bring their stories to life. Okay, so where does all this leave us? Well, this whole conflict, it's not the end. It's the start of anime's next chapter, and it's going to be chaotic, it's uncertain, but it's also absolutely fascinating. Look, the future probably isn't just one of these things, it's going to be a mix of all three. You'll see AI tools speed up production, which could be amazing for niche manga that were maybe too expensive to get an anime before. At the same time, all this pushback from artists is going to force new laws about pay and AI training, protecting the human element. And that might lead to something really interesting.
a renewed focus on the soul of human art, that little spark a machine just can't copy.
And all of this leaves us with one big, final question that's just hanging in the air. As these incredibly powerful tools get more and more common, what do we, the people who watch and love this stuff, what do we value the most? Is it the pure, brilliant idea for a story? Or is it the unique human skill and heart it takes to bring that idea to life? The answer to that is what's going to define the future of anime.